YouTube pipe smokers, how y'all doing out there? Eric's Random World here. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Got the Nerup Sitter Poker, and in it I have some Samuel Gawith Perfection. Now, the story on this tin right here is a very nice young fella who has a YouTube channel, and it is The Cunningham 1977. His name's Jaime. He's a really nice fella. You ought to go give him some love, sub him. He's fairly new to the community, so welcome him in. Well, he's such a nice fella. He found this tin in a local tobacco store of his, and it's a very old tin. The guy that runs the shop there said that it had been there since he opened in like 1989 or something. So we're not exactly how old this tin is, but you can tell from the rust on the tin, the label, and the inside foil here that it is discolored, and that this is a very old tin. The tobacco is still, you can tell it's been humidified. It was in the guy's humidifier for all those years, or humidor for all those years. I guess a walk-in humidor, and so it's in perfect smoking condition. As a matter of fact, it has smoked wonderfully in this Nerup. But anyway, he wanted to send this to us and to have us give a review on it and then pass it on, and this will be the traveling dog tin, as it were. So Angela and I did a review on this, and we'll be passing this tin on to the next recipient. And that is, when you receive this tin, pass it on, do a review, post a video to his original traveling dog tin video, and then pass it on to the next. And the goal is to get this tin into the hands of as many YouTube pipe smokers as possible. So that's what we're going to do. And here is our review.
I've never had Perfection at all.
I have not either.
So we've not had this at all. We don't have anything to compare it to as far as the fresh compared to the old. So with that said, now it is a ribbon cut, kind of a coarse ribbon cut, but a ribbon cut, and it's actually packed very tightly.
Very dense. Jaime had actually taken a bowl, and when I opened the tin, I couldn't tell that he had taken anything out.
It was so hard and compressed.
It was.
But it's not sticky. It's not sticky to the touch. It doesn't even feel like it's really damp.
It appears to be right at perfect
burning consistency.
Yeah, yeah.
And to smell it out of the tin, it has just a really mild smell. Virginia, you can smell maybe just a hint of Latakia.
Yeah.
But I'd say just a hint. Normally, if it has very much Latakia in it, I automatically pick that up above everything else.
See, I get that bit of smokiness from the Latakia. I get a bit of that, but I also get a bit of that raisiny kind of plum thing, just a little bit also.
Just a hint to me of that, maybe more so to him. Now, my palate is not as refined, nor are my sense of smell. My sense of smell is not.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's what it is.
The tin note on this, it says it's a variety of bright or brown and bright Virginias with a touch of Latakia and fine Turkish steamed, and then a hint of vanilla has been added. Now I can't detect any vanilla on the tin, on the nose of the tin.
So we've already pre-packed our bowls.
Yeah.
And so we've already done a char light. So let's get her going here.
Okay, my first impression is that it is very smooth.
Absolutely very smooth. Very mild. You can tell a little bit of the smokiness that the Latakia is there, but it's so faint.
It's very, very faint.
It's very faint.
And matter of fact, I'm not picking up a lot of the Virginias, to be honest with you, right yet.
Well, for me being mostly an aromatic smoker, I can tell the Virginia's there. I can tell that more so than the Latakia for sure. I'm not picking up any vanilla whatsoever. None. Not even a creaminess. I'm not even getting
or much of a sweetness.
Not at all. To me, as an aromatic smoker, to me this is not sweet at all. I would not consider this an aromatic. This is not an aromatic. This is more just a very mild,
very, very light English.
Yeah, more like a light English than Virginia, just a Virginia base. Because you definitely do get the Latakia, but very faintly. It's burning quite well.
It burns very well.
Okay, we're going to take a little break and smoke a little more of this, and then
we'll come back with some impressions as we get further down the bowl.
Okay.
Okay, we're back, y'all. Impressions?
Well, my impression as a aromatic smoker. Okay, I started smoking some Virginias and so forth lately. I've not really had an English per se yet. So this is more of what I consider to be an English. When I smoke Virginias, a lot of times they will bite me a little bit. And I know I'm supposed to smoke slow and all that, but even when I do, especially when I'm lighting or something, it'll kind of burn a little bit. And that's kind of the vapor, I guess, also. Especially the stuff that has perique in it kind of burns me a little bit. This does not at all. There's no burn at all. It has smoked really well. I have not had to relight, but the one time that we were filming earlier, it's been a nice little white ash, but I can tell that the Latakia is there, but it is so subtle. Not the overwhelming campfirey type of room note even. It's very, very mild, and I would have to say this is wife approved. But overall, I really like it. I think it's really good, and I've not had the new, but this I would buy. I would buy this. This is really good to me, and I think it would be excellent transition as an aero smoker to go from that. If you're wanting to try some English, this would be excellent. Excellent.
My impressions, this is a very subtle tobacco. The hints of Latakia are very, very light. There is just a subtle sweetness from the Virginia. It's a very light and mild smoke. Which is not
no casing.
Yeah, I detect no casings at all.
The vanilla is not there.
Yeah,
the sweetness is only from the Virginia.
From the tobaccos.
And I have a hard time picking it up, so I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, that's, it's not really my cup of tea on the whole. It's enjoyable. It's something that I would smoke on occasion and probably early in the day with coffee or something like that.
Well, I'm down to the bottom of the bowl, and I've enjoyed it. I'm right at the end of my bowl because it's not wanting to stay lit now.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's our review of this tobacco. And again, hold the lid up. Oops. It is perfection, and it still is available. This one is quite extensively old, or just not sure how old, and this will be going on to another recipient And we're going to link all the videos together so everybody can see everybody's opinions on that.
Yeah, and I will say I probably will buy a 10 because she likes it so well.
Right.
And I would like to compare this to the...
Right, now that we smoked this.
I want to compare it to a new 10.
Right.
And see, and we'll probably do a review on it also just to compare notes.
Right. Okay, so anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that review. But anyway, and also want to say real quickly, thank you again to Jaime.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Jaime.
So
we'll pass this on. I hope you enjoyed the progression of the traveling dog 10. So.
Thanks again, everybody.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Said you was high class. That was a lie. They said you was high class. That was a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't really lied. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're just talking all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no really lied. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't never caught no rabbit, baby. And you are not a friend of mine.